Welcome back to Boris Physical Media. I'm Vanessa and he's Charles. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Keep hitting that bell notification so you know every single time that we post a video.
Today is Tuesday.
Yes, we have a haul for you guys.
A Tuesday haul. So we have,
which is funny because Physical Media actually comes out on Tuesday.
We have a review copies, and then we have copies that we purchase ourselves.
Yes.
So we're going to start with the review copies first. And first up is a movie coming from Shout Select, and it's number 159 in the line. And it's starring Tommy Lee Jones.
Yes.
Rolling Thunder.
And disc artwork. Get the 4K and the Blu-ray disc with this.
Next up is the movie I'm very excited to watch, because we just recently watched
Felidae.
Felidae, which you have to check out a review on that. It's a German movie, so you have to have subtitles. Kind of like Watership Down, per se.
Yes, it's like a dark animation film.
Yes. Not a family film, by any means. But,
and I think this is kind of like that, too.
Yeah. It's cool to get this sent over, too, for review. It's an older movie, but I'm very excited. This is number 41 in the Shout Select line, and it's The Plague Dogs.
Which, a funny little tidbit, we were actually at our local thrift store that sells physical media, and they actually had this movie in DVD formats, and we both picked it up and laughed.
Yeah.
And there's actually inside artwork, so you can get that. And then I'll show you the disc artwork.
Next up is, this is an IFC Scream film. I'm definitely excited to see this. So it's a newer movie I haven't heard of, but open-minded, watch it.
Yes.
House on Willow Street.
And there is inside artwork and disc artwork.
Next up is another one. This is from the director of Saw: The Final Chapter.
Yes.
This is also a this is a Scream and a Shout title. So, Jackals.
Yes, and this actually has Stephen Dorff in this.
Probably a bad guy, probably.
Well, it's Stephen Dorff. He probably is a bad guy. I was excited when we got this one. I was like, I've never heard of it, but it sounds good.
Here's another one I've never heard of either, and this is a...
no, we have heard of this one, remember?
Oh, we have? Okay.
Yes.
This
We
is
were actually going to pick this up.
a Chillers film and a Scream Factory title, and it's called The Monkey's Paw.
Yes. We saw one preview from another movie and really wanted to get this, and Shout actually sent this to us, which was awesome. And it does star Stephen Lang in it.
You don't know who that is. VFW, Don't Breathe. Don't Breathe 2.
He's also an Avatar.
Now, this movie is from my childhood and hers, and it's hilarious.
Yeah, I was actually very shocked when we opened up this package and this was in there, because for all we knew, this movie was completely sold out.
So it was nice I wanted this movie. So I'm glad it got sent over to us. We will be doing a review on all 7 films. I didn't know there were 7 of these.
I thought there was only 5.
This is 150 in the Shout Select line. Funny movies. This is when movies were funny. The Police Academy Collection. Very happy to have it, and it's on Blu-ray also.
Yes. And the fact that we were told it was sold out, and you get a slip with it. And of course, so disc 1, disc 2 and 3, 4 and 5,
I honestly didn't know there were 7 movies.
I thought there was only 5.
So I'm excited to see the other ones. So
Yes.
yeah.
That's what we got sent over from Shout and Scream Factory. So again, we thank you for sending these over to you and can't wait to watch them.
Next two, I actually went ahead and grabbed on a sale because I really wanted to see these.
Mm-hmm.
So this one is a Shout Select film, and it's number 168 in the line. It's a Ron Howard film.
Mm-hmm. We've been watching a lot of his films lately.
Starring Chris Hemsworth.
Mm-hmm.
This is supposed to be a really good movie. So
Yes.
I see it on sale. I'm like, I'm going to go ahead and grab this.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Rush.
We've definitely liked all the racing movies that we have watched.
Mm-hmm. Next one is another Shout Select title. It's 166th in the line. It's Werner Herzog Aguirre, The Wrath of God. This is like a German movie, I believe.
Yes, and it's the same guy who's going to be doing the Nosferatu, the vampire, coming soon from Shout Select.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually still got it with a slip, which I didn't think this movie had a slip, to be honest with you. I'm excited to watch this.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I picked it up.
Same artwork. And there is disc artwork.
Next up is a Paramount Presents film, and you know how expensive they can be.
But we got it on their sale when Paramount was having that big, huge sale.
Yeah, I got this for like $14.
Mm-hmm. That's normally the best time to buy any Paramount Presents items.
This is another movie starring Tommy Lee Judd and Ashley Lee Jones, and the movie is called yes, I always do that. The movie is called Double Jeopardy.
Which is funny, you mainly do it with Tommy Lee Jones. I don't know if you've ever noticed that.
I do.
Okay.
I do. I love Tommy Lee Jones as an
yes,
actor.
he's
though.
a great actor.
So finally got to get Double Jeopardy. I'm excited to watch it.
If you've never received a Paramount Presents movie, so it actually has the original theatrical poster right here in the slip. And with Paramount Presents, you actually get disc artwork, which is very rare for Paramount. But it's also who does their transfers, because it's like a kind of a boutique label off of, or sub-label, I should say, off of Paramount.
Next up is a movie we see at Walmart, and we've both been looking at this one for a while.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Lionsgate film. We actually still got it with a slip that's in mint condition.
Yes, which I was very surprised.
And it's starring Hilary Swank, and it's from the people that did Wonder.
Yes. So this is another one. We still have to get the other one.
Little Bird or White Bird,
yeah,
or
something like that.
But this one is actually Ordinary Angels.
Yes.
I didn't open that one yet.
No, so I can't tell you if there's this artwork.
Probably not.
You'll find out when we do a review on it.
Next up is the title. I actually got this for $14 also.
Which I was super surprised, because normally when it comes to this TV series, it never goes on sale.
Very rare. So, fortunately, this time we get a steelbook. The first time we did.
I know.
But this is the Book of Carol, so it's Daryl Dixon season 2, and we finally got to pick it up. Like I said, for $14, I jumped on it.
Yes.
So,
and we even got it with a slip.
Like a nice slip too.
Yes. We are still missing 2 out of the Fear the Walking Dead series. We're actually missing the last 2 seasons. I've been keeping my eye on them for when they go on sale. And for some reason, those 2 seem to never, ever go on sale. Now, you have disc artwork, but
You'll also have reversible art.
yes, which is Carol, which I don't know if you guys can see that, which is actually the back of that. So you can actually switch it to either have Carol or Daryl.
Carol or Daryl.
Carol or Daryl. I did not mean to rhyme, and I totally made that happen. I'm excited. We started watching the series again. I would like to continue, but it's kind of hard when we have all these review copies trying to get them out for you guys, but I want to continue.
Yeah. We ransacked for the first season.
I know, that's why I want to continue.
And next up is a Warner Archive collection.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, we don't have no Warner Archive cartoons coming in the month of May. We do in June, but not the month of May, which was rather messed up because we were on a roll.
Well,
or do we have one? Wacky Races. When's that? That's this month.
That's this month.
That's this month. So yeah, but I picked this up. This is part of the CinemaScope collection. This is older cartoons that were shown back in the day before the movie actually started.
Right.
These are all the Tom and Jerry CinemaScope collection. So if you didn't have all of them, now if you purchase this Blu-ray, you're going to have all of them.
Right.
So I'm excited to watch this. I grew up watching Tom and Jerry, just like Looney Tunes. I love Looney Tunes.
Yes.
So.
And we can remember if we actually showed this off to you guys. So if we did, you get to see it again.
Can't remember.
Yeah, there's this one and one other that we couldn't remember.
Which is the next one.
Yes. And there is disc artwork. It's green with like bubbles.
And this next one is an import, so if you want all 3 films on 4K, you're going to have to get this.
Yes.
Over here, we're getting the 3rd film, which is Paddington in Peru on Blu-ray from Sony. And so you should know what I'm talking about by now.
Yes.
So it's the Paddington Free Film Collection, all coming from Studio Canal.
Yes.
Hey, we'll get some other stuff.
Okay. Like I said, we couldn't remember if we actually showed this one off already, like the last one. So that's the reason why we just went ahead and gonna show it to you again if we did. So the first one, which I like the hat. The second one, Marmalade, which is awesome because they make marmalade in the second one. And the third one, I'm guessing that is what Peru looks like. Don't mind me going off the screen for a minute, just making some room to put some of this physical media over here.
And this next one, the next couple was going to be vinyls.
Yes,
we do show vinyls. I am a big vinyl collector, especially certain bands that I gravitate towards. I try to get all their vinyls, let alone the scores from movies also.
Yes.
This is the band I really enjoy. I like their older stuff more than their newer stuff. But I knew she liked this, and this was only, I think, 200 copies made.
Yeah, this was actually a Valentine's Day gift.
So she didn't know it was coming. I pre-ordered it, seen it. It sold out quick. So this was more for her than it was for me. I do like this band, but they're not on the level of August Burns Red, which no band is, let's be honest. But it's a Devil Wears Prada, which is a metalcore band from Ohio, I believe.
Yes, they are a Christian metal band, actually.
You have a side A, you have a side B. Side A is Chemical, and side B is the new one, the Chemical Acoustic, which is a song from their newest album, I believe. No, not their newest album.
No.
The one before that.
The one before.
Yeah. So. She was actually excited when she got this.
I was.
She wasn't expecting it.
I had no idea. He loves to surprise me with things, which I love. So here is side A and side B. And I have not listened to it yet because I've been waiting to show you guys what it looks like.
Next one up is a band from Italy.
Yes. Which, if he could have any woman in the world besides me, would be this woman.
Yeah.
That's why I said besides me. I need to be number one.
But this is one of these women that never ages.
No, she doesn't.
I've seen her in concert, and everybody, even the women, were in awe. It's just you stop, you just like, oh my God. Just one night with it, yeah.
Yeah, she is 50 years old, and she looks like she's in her 30s. I don't know what she's doing, but I need to get it from her.
And a beautiful voice that would literally seduce you.
Yes.
Literally. She could sing to me, and I'd be ready to go.
Well, I know why that she looks so good.
Why?
Well, because Italy, they don't have all those preservatives and all that crap in their food like we do over here.
Yeah.
So everything is always fresh, always
where they're
fresh
from.
pasta. They can eat a crap ton of pasta. It doesn't matter because it's all fresh.
And this is their newest album.
Mm-hmm.
And we found this at our local vinyl store because
Yes.
I couldn't get it shipped over here from Italy. So
And if
I have
you,
trouble getting their albums over here for some reason. It never works out for me, so I gotta.
it always seems to flag it, I guess,
Yeah.
because it's coming from Italy and it has to import all the way over here, and they don't want to deal with all the import issues. They must have had issues beforehand, and that's why.
But it is the new Lacuna Coil
Yes.
Sleepless Empire.
I'll show the back, and then you can open it up and show everybody.
Well, I might as well show them this because
Mhm.
this is her right in the middle.
See what I mean? That woman does not age. And this is all the music. And her woman does not age.
And obviously, this is in a nice, even it has plastic over it too, so it's definitely packaged well.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like a silver, I believe.
Yes.
And obviously, it's the same on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. I was glad to get this because, like she said, they're very hard to get. And I get aggravated because I can't get it. And because
Yeah,
it's a Lacuna Coil, I want to have it.
Yeah, our local vinyl shop that we go to, I sent him towards the soundtracks, and he sent me to go look for this one to see if they had it. And they did. They actually had 2
Yeah.
copies of it when we got there.
Which I was surprised, very surprised. Next up is actually a John Carpenter.
Right, which we've actually been talking about that we have not shown off yet.
Yes. I was very excited to get this. It was very cheap also. We had just recently did a review on this movie.
Review,
coming
yes.
from Scream Factory.
Mhm.
It's The Ghost of Mars. I actually found the soundtrack to it. It was definitely cool as shit. Because I didn't think we were going to be able to find it. And we just went in, found it. It was like, what, $24, I believe?
Yep.
And, yeah.
It was actually 20% off.
Yeah. And of course, Mr. John Carpenter on the front.
Himself.
And then, of course, you have all the songs, scores on the back. And this one actually ends up being,
Really cool looking.
yeah,
Definitely
Red
reminds
with-
you of the
Yeah.
movie.
and there's the back.
Hmm.
I love getting vinyls just to see the different variants that they come up with. It's insane. Must be on this side. There. No. And now I don't know where the hell it is. Is it up top? Yeah. Oh, it's a top loader. I ain't used to having top loaders.
No.
There. There you go. Next up,
It's a given.
it's a given. Best band in the world. I stand by that to the day I die. I will argue with somebody to their death. There's not a band on this band level. There never will be. They are up here. All the other bands are down here. Let's
Yes,
be honest.
this band is actually the band we had our first date on, by the way.
I speak highly of this band. If you know me on this channel, you should know who it is. ABR, August Burns Red. They went back and redid, I will say, their best album.
It's technically their second album, but their first one we don't really count.
Yeah, didn't care for that one. I didn't care for the singer. The music was good, but the singer was horrible.
Yes, that's why we don't really count
And
that one.
Originally, this had Josh McManus, which
Mm-hmm.
I got the luxury of seeing perform live.
You did.
One of my favorite songs to this date.
Mm-hmm.
It has the best breakdown ever, and it's never going to be duplicated ever.
No. Let's just put it this way. If we ever got married, that's probably the song that he will walk down the aisle to.
Their best album. So to celebrate the 20-year anniversary, they redid it. They did it with Jake Lord's vocals. I love it. I don't like it as much as I did the one with Josh McManus. His voice was more raw.
Deeper. And
And I mean, that's the album one of the albums that made me fall in love with ABR. So,
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Thrill Seeker.
Because he loved this album so much, I actually originally bought him the first one that I was very surprised that did not cost me that much. Now it could cost a crap ton of money. And I'll let you do this part.
Well, this is actually a pretty cool one.
Yes.
I love the color. This one was not the one that was the lowest amount that was made. This was 500 units, but I like this color more than I did the one that was
Yep.
made the less. So this is the one I went with. Very cool.
Mhm.
So anytime when ABR releases something,
We have to purchase it right away because if we don't, it will sell out extremely quickly.
I'm on it because, like I said, it's my favorite band. It's like,
Mhm.
I don't even message her to even tell her. I tell her after the fact. So,
Because sometimes I can't answer my phone right away at work because I work for a contractor company and we paint, and sometimes we're painting ceilings and you can't stop painting a ceiling once you start it.
all right, I'm going to do one more vinyl, and then I'm going to save the other two for a later date.
Okay.
First one up is a band that I fell in love with because Jesse Leach was the main lead singer.
Mhm.
He left to fix his head, per se, because he was in like a deep depression. I knew where he was coming from. Still to this date, he is my favorite singer out of any metal band because he has such a good voice and he can scream at the same time.
Yeah.
But this is their new album, and they had Howard Jones, which I tolerated him. I didn't really care for him that much. As soon as he left, I was so happy we got Jesse back because that's the Kill Switch Engage I fell in love
Right.
with. So I'm glad to have him back, and you can tell he's back.
Mhm.
And once again, we got a new album from him, and this one's freaking nice looking.
Yes. And actually, our song, Kill Switch, is actually the one who did it.
Yeah. This is their brand new album. It's called The Consequence.
Yes. Now this one is awesome because so you got the gloss and the matte on it, but this also opens up. Try not to hit anybody in the face. Okay.
Oh yeah, you showed it.
Okay. Back. And of course, this talks about the vinyl.
Now, this was one of the ones that had a low count on it, so.
Mhm.
But yeah, cool colors that they come up with.
Yes. Well, this ties in very well with.
Yeah, this is actually this vinyl was called Dead Eyes,
Mhm.
so it looks like when you're dead, that's what the color of your eyes. So I'm
Yep.
like, I'm gonna choose that. Killswitch always does great work.
Hence why the album cover is a bunch of dead. They look like robots.
Yeah. I should put this one back in when we're done. Well, keep people here for longer than need to be.
Yeah.
So I'm going to save the other 2 vinyls for the next video. Next one, I actually had to import
Yes.
because I wanted it on Blu-ray, and this was cheaper to get this than it was to get the Sony copy over here in the U.S.
Yes.
And the only place I found it was with Walmart, and it was on DVD.
Mhm.
So I didn't want the DVDs. I wanted the Blu-ray of it. So I imported it. I got it off Amazon UK. I'm actually very excited to watch this movie because I wanted to see this when it came out.
Yes.
But it's the movie called Tarot.
For tarot cards.
Yep.
If you couldn't tell. I love UK cases. Look how thick that is. And it's only got 1 movie in it. I wish all of our cases were built like this.
Yeah. And the last one we're going to show off, I got this on a sale, and I kept waiting because people complained about how expensive this was when it came out.
But you also have to take into effect that this has got 4 movies in this.
And this is starring Kane Hodder, who also played Jason, which is a freaking icon in this house. I highly speak of Kane Hodder, let alone Jason.
Yes.
And this finally dropped down to $40. I messaged her. I'm like, $40. She's like, go ahead and get it. So I went and grabbed it. So originally $70-something, remember?
Yes. So when he told me it was only $40, I said, you better buy it now before it goes back up.
The discs are stacked on one another. I ain't too worried about that. I had it all separate, but this is nice to have it in the steelbook format.
Yes.
And Victor Crowley.
That, and it saves some space on your shelves.
Yeah.
As you can tell, we have these 3 shelves. We also have one over on this side, and we have another shelf to be built that's going to be over here on this side. So eventually you will see movies have rearranged. Just give you guys a heads up.
And yeah, this is starring Kane Hodder playing Victor Crowley.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the Hatchet Complete Collection. You can get this from Amazon also,
Mm-hmm.
and you can get it from Dark Sky.
Okay, so it came with a J card. So
It's a cool looking store.
it's a very cool looking steelbook. And then, like he said, the movies are on top of one another.
And with it has a bonus disc with new special features in it, so it's definitely cool. So I'm just happy to get it. Even though I already had it, it's nice to have it all in one collection. If you have not watched Hatchet and you like old school slasher horror,
Yes.
this is the way to go.
And Adam Green is actually the one that
Did these movies.
did these
Yeah.
movies.
Paying a tribute to old slasher films.
Yes. And the second one and third one has Danielle Harris, which is the girl from the Halloween franchise. Tony Todd is in this.
Yes.
So you definitely get to see lots of that. And I'm trying to find her name. That woman. Caroline Williams.
There you go.
Classic woman.
That is our haul. That is a substantial haul. We have more hauls that we got to show off.
Yes.
But I wanted to get some of these. And we got 2 more vinyls over here. Then I have a special vinyl that just came in, which is from another great band out of PA, which is Under Oath, who's been around for 20 plus years.
Yes.
And the vinyl I went with, we'll be able to show you in our video. Very cool.
Yes.
We're not going to tell you what it is until we actually show it. Sold out very quick. It was
Like
a little bit more,
normally
it was
there's
a little bit more expensive, but when it comes to Under Oath, it sells out pretty damn quick.
Kind of like ABR August Burns Red.
Yes. So that is our haul. Let us know in the comments if you picked up anything recently, or if you liked any of these titles that
Yes.
we've seen, or if you recommend that we
do you
should
like
watch a
vinyls?
movie sooner. Yeah, vinyls also.
Yep.
Let's talk vinyls on this channel, because they're physical media also.
Or like you said, if there's any movie that you in this haul that you want us to bump up and watch, let us know down below.
I'm Charles, that's Vanessa. That's it for us. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a good evening.
See you on the next one.